Call this the calm before the storm as drivers prepare to battle for 125 laps. Dan Fredrickson's the fast qualifier, and he's with Jana.
Dan Fredrickson, fast qualifier here at Dells Raceway Park. Dan, you had a good car in qualifying. It looked really good during those heat races. How good is it?
Well, I'm just hoping something bad doesn't happen or it falls on its face because I really feel good about this car right now. We'll see what happens here. Anything, a car could go away or what I'm trying might not work out. But if it works out like it has so far today, we should be pretty good.
Start back in the field with the invert and on the outside. What's the key to some patience, getting into the inside and getting up front?
Well, with 125 laps, it's going to be, if you're fast and you don't get in any trouble, you're going to win the race. So it's going to be hard to hold back and be patient at the beginning, but that's what it's going to take, is just let it sort out. And, I don't think even 25th would be too far back. If the car was really good, there's plenty of time. So.
Thanks a lot, Dan. Good luck.
Thanks.
We're ready for 125 laps with a break after 75 for the crews to work on the race cars. Coming to green, this start doesn't look good up front, and it's worse in the back of the pack. Big mess. Brian Reffner's 80, the white 5 of Travis Sauter, Greg Hayes in the 67 car, all involved. Now we're green, and it's Jeff Storm in the 25 out front. The Waterford, Wisconsin driver leads Escanaba, Michigan standout Jamie Iverson in the 97. And we're under caution as Jeff Kendall's gone around in the 00. Back to green flag racing, and it's Storm and Iverson battling for the top spot. Jeff Storm's yet to win on the Midwest Tour. Iverson's car was destroyed 2 weeks ago in Iowa. He's coming back strong, and Jamie Iverson makes the move on the inside to take the lead. Right behind the leaders, it's a battle for third. Nick Neville out of Mackinac, Illinois in the 32, trying to hold off Wisconsin Rapids, Wisconsin ace Mark Estwine. Trouble in turn 4. It's Brian Reffner off track, and the caution is out. Back to green, and here's a couple of veterans to watch. Steve Holzhausen in the 97 won the track championship here in the early 80s. Steve Carlson in the 66 won the last tour race in Elko, Minnesota. Both drivers have thousands of laps here. Dan Fredrickson in the 36 and Nathan Hosley in the 87 trying to work their way to the front. And trouble, Andrew Morrissey gets turned in turn 3. And more cars are involved. Nick Mergick's 12 along with Jonathan Island in the 77. Back to green, and it's Donnie Reavers in the 41 trying to hold off Dan Fredrickson. There's contact, and Reavers gets the worst of this one. He's in the wall and out of the race. Back to green, and more trouble coming out of turn 4. We'll take the break a couple of laps early. Jamie Iverson holds the lead, and Jana's caught up with the front runners.
Jamie Iverson up front at the break at this one. Jamie, you started up towards the front, but when did you know it was time to make a move on Storm and take the lead?
I was getting up underneath of him pretty good there, and I think he might have got a little loose in him, and he slid up a little bit coming out of the corner, and I figured the other guys would be coming. If it wasn't be me, it would be somebody else.
The car really isn't too bad. I didn't really want to run that hard. I guess Jamie did, but that's fine. We're just kind of biding our time, trying to save stuff. I think it's so important to save it. I know that 66 is coming back there. We're just going to try to hang on here for a podium finish. I think we can do it. I think we got a pretty decent piece here, so we'll see what happens.
We're trying to finesse it a little bit to get through the center a little better. The car has been decent all night, and as long as we can keep some of them other fast guys hounding us from behind us, I think we got a top 5 car for sure.
You watch those two guys in front of you go at it for the lead. Do you have what it takes to get past them?
I tell you, I think if we can get her figured out here under the break, I think maybe we'll be up there in the running with them.
Back with the finish from Dells Raceway Park after this.
My new best friend, this Magic Box. It makes the most delicious hot sandwiches and these awesome salads and deli sandwiches. Oh, and the pizza. But the best part, I know it's not going to cost me a fortune or an extra trip when I'm busy and want something fresh to eat. Well, welcome to Quick Trip.
Enjoy dollar deals from the Hotspot Wednesdays at Quick Trip.
We're making it fresh.
Welcome back. It's go time in the race for the gold bronze 125. This one will come down to an old-fashioned shootout. And watch Steve Carlson in the 66. He's gunning for back-to-back Midwest Tour feature wins, and the West Salem, Wisconsin standout knows how to get it done here. Carlson will make his move on Jamie Iverson and take over the lead. 2 weeks in a row, the 66 has come through the field on a short track to take the lead and give a call to another veteran. This is the battle for second. It's Steve Holzhausen on the high side and Nathan Hosley down low. Holzhausen will make the pass on the outside to take over second place. But no one's catching Steve Carlson. The multi-time Touring Series champion will wheel that 66 car to back-to-back ASA Midwest Tour wins. Steve Carlson takes the race for the gold, bronze 125, and Jana's with our winner.
So Steve Carlson makes it 2 wins on the ASA Midwest Tour in a row. Steve, I'm sure you knew you had a pretty good car all day. Did you know you had a car capable of winning?
Well, we were out here practicing earlier, and the car was really fast. We didn't change much from last week even, and we qualified third, and it was a good car.
Talk about those last 50 laps. I mean, you moved up a little bit, picked off cars one at a time, but you just seemed like you just took off.
Well, the first part of the race, I was kind of saving my tires till the break and feeling out the car. And we, at the break, we checked the stagger and everything. Everything was fine, so I just said, leave it alone, let's go racing. So, and I really let her go then at the end.
You talk about things like saving your tires and, seeing how your car comes to you, things like that. Are those things that a veteran driver just learns how to do?
If you want to win, you better learn it.
2 times in a row, how does this feel?
It's great, thanks.
Congratulations. Thank you, Steve.
Thanks, Jana. Back-to-back wins for Steve Carlson on the Midwest Tour, here at a track where he turned his first laps more than a quarter century ago. After racing 3 consecutive weekends, the Tour now takes a couple of weeks off before the next event at Iliana Motor Speedway. It'll be the first time the ASA Midwest Tour has held an event at that racetrack. For Jana Jerkovich, I'm Bill Holland. We'll see you next time on the ASA Midwest Tour. The ASA Quick Trip Midwest Tour is presented by Echo Outdoor Power Equipment. Special thanks to Hype Energy Drink and to LemonStop.com. Next tour stop, June 20th, Iliana Speedway in Schererville, Indiana. The Elmer Musgrave Memorial 100.